everybody. How are you? How are you? My name is Wayne, and today we're on the road in Ridgewood. The Daily Voice is having a very special opening reception here in the Ridgewood location. So I thought I would come by and get a chance to see what's going on. And as you can see, there's quite a few different towns that are involved with this. So maybe we'll get a chance to chat with a few people, and at the same time, find out exactly what the Daily Voice is all about. Stay with me. Let's see what happens tonight. So once again, I'm at an incredible event, and I think you may have an idea why. Introduce yourself and tell me what's going on tonight.
I'm the managing editor of Bergen Passaic Daily Voice, and we would like to welcome everyone to our brand new Ridgewood office across from the train station.
Now, for those that aren't familiar with Daily Voice, explain that to me.
Daily Voice is a collection of news sites that gets back to what it was like when I first started out as a reporter. Your town, your news is our motto, and that's pretty much what we do. My thing has always been, I'm going to tell you why the fire truck went down your block. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. We are getting the news as it happens, when it happens, and it's the news that people care about. We're not into the gotcha game like a lot of newspapers are and a lot of TV stations. We're not looking to take people down. We're not looking to cut people's knees out. That's not what we're all about. We want people to be happy to come to the site. We want people to enjoy the experience of coming to the site, of knowing what's going on in their neighborhoods, knowing what's going on in their towns.
What areas do you cover?
We cover all of Bergen and all of Passaic. Okay. Be sure to cut a map into this video so that you can see.
Is it like the one that's sort of like behind me?
Like the one that's right behind you.
The one that's right behind me, yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for having me stop by. I think it's going to be an incredible adventure, and I know it's going to be successful. And perhaps somewhere in the future I can even be a contributing person for you.
Sounds great.
Thank you,
I just
Gary.
have one question.
Raise your hand.
Do you have lots of battery power going right now?
Not that much.
All right, because I'd like to bring my CEO Carll Tucker over to talk to you.
I have plenty of battery power for that, sir.
Good enough.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Thank you. I've been chatting with a few people tonight at this incredible opening reception, and I think you're next on my list. Introduce yourself, everybody, who you are and what you do.
I'm Andrea Graziano, and I'm the Chief Content Officer.
Chief what?
Chief Content Officer.
What does that mean?
It means I oversee the content for all 77 Daily Voice sites.
All 77?
77 Daily Voice sites.
That seems like a big responsibility. How can you possibly? Are you schizophrenic and you have a couple different personalities?
It is, but luckily I have a really great team.
Yeah.
I have managing editors like Jerry, who are just tremendous, so it makes my job a little bit easier.
Now, how do you get around to handle all that? That seems like a lot of traveling or not. Well, tell me about a day.
Tell me about a day. Well, I start my mornings by looking at all the sites, kind of skimming them all, and sending my feedback to the managing editors.
Okay.
And I work with our CEO, and I try to set the standards for the sites. So
You ever find it's a challenge sometimes?
oh, it's an extreme challenge.
I mean, almost every other day, I would think.
It's an extreme challenge.
Right.
We have a small staff,
Okay.
so we ask a lot of people we do have.
How do you feel about being here at this opening reception? Because I think we're kind of special. We're here in Ridgewood tonight.
Yes.
It's just one of the many things that you do, right?
Well, to me this is really special because I live in Ridgewood.
Well, you do live in Ridgewood.
Yes, so obviously I live in Bergen. So bringing Daily Voice to Bergen meant so much to me.
Okay, now just between you and I, there's a person right over your left shoulder making funny faces. Well, we're going to let that go. He's on the other side right now. But I think the journalistic world is heading in this direction.
Digital?
Yes.
I mean, it has to be. It has to be. You know, the people who read newspapers, you know, unfortunately, they're becoming fewer and fewer every day.
My paper at home is getting thinner and thinner, and places like this is getting larger and larger.
And this is getting larger and larger.
Yeah.
And you know, our news hole is unlimited.
Fantastic.
Unlimited. So we're not dependent on advertisers to dictate how much content we have. We can have as many stories as there are.
And from what I've seen so far, it looks fabulous. Jerry invited me down to be part of it. I'm looking forward to possibly having my videos involved with you guys in the future. Enjoy the opening reception. A pleasure meeting you. And one of these days, get a little bit of some rest, okay?
I'll do my best.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks,
Thank you. Jerry, I had a fabulous chat with you, but I have a feeling there's a gentleman standing right next to you right now. I might want to have a few words with. Sir, introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
So my name is Carll Tucker. I'm the founder and CEO of Daily Voice. Last summer, I was lucky enough to run into Jerry. And
lucky enough? You actually admit that out loud. That's fantastic.
the best newsman in Bergen County, and we put our publications together, Cliffview Pilot, and we started on September 8th. We started Daily Voice in 22 sites in Bergen and Passaic.
22 sites. That's a good jump. Where do you want to go with it?
Well, we're built to be a national company, so we've got 77 sites now throughout the counties of Fairfield in Connecticut, Dutchess, Putnam, Westchester, and Rockland in New York, and Bergen and Passaic in New Jersey. And those are going to start spreading very fast next year, first around the New York metropolitan area, then along the seacoast. Our objective is to cover 150 million Americans.
150 million Americans. I want to focus on that for a second. That's a pretty big audience you got looking for.
That would be and if we have the same penetration rates we have now in our mature sites, that'll make us the largest news provider in the United States.
I think having managing editors like Jerry here is going to help you get to that point.
Sure will. It's all about the quality of what we do.
And look, folks, just in case Jerry's still standing with us over here, so here's my two-shot again. But I think this is something that you have been thinking about or wanting to do for a while now.
Well, Daily Voice is 6 years old, and I came out of the community newspaper business, so in one sense I've been thinking about it all my adult life. But I could see back in 09, 10 that there will be no more newspapers. The future had to be online. Jerry had the same perception. And so we had to invent what community news was going to look like online. And we did, and I think so far we're the only guys who have. Our penetration is absolutely astonishing. Only in our mature sites, only Google, Facebook, and YouTube have higher market penetration. So people like it a lot. Advertisers like it a lot, and
I'm going to even say that I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's always the common folk reaction to that, because the stories are something that's we all can relate to. And I think having an opening like this is kind of special. How do you feel about having this opening, by the way? What are your thoughts about tonight?
What?
About having this opening like this?
Well, first of all, this space.
It's a fantastic space. Where are we? We're in Ridgewood right now, by the way, too.
And it's very exciting because after less than 3 months, the buzz, the excitement that Jerry and his team have created really is something that I don't think anybody's ever seen in the launch of a new news medium so quickly. And so everybody in this room and lots of 350,000 others throughout
350,000 others.
Yes.
That's a big family.
Yeah, it is a big family, and it's pretty big since we're really fast rabbits because we only started 62 days ago.
That's amazing, actually, that kind of a growth.
It's amazing.
It really is. And I think it has a lot to do with you, sir, because I know you could actually find that talent and make it work.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I did Cliffview Pilot, everything was the urgent news, it was the breaking news, it was the police, the fire, EMTs, fundraisers, things like that. But I got into the business 35 years ago to cover local news, to tell people what was going on in their neighborhoods and in their towns.
So how do you guys feel with the guy with the cowboy hat standing in front of you talking to you with the camera?
I love all communicators being somebody.
The right man for the job.
Yes.
Thank you for having me here. Good over what you're doing. I'm going to hang out for a little while, and I have a feeling I may even be involved with you in the future. Thank you both, gentlemen.
Terrific.
Go enjoy your opening reception.
Great.
Thank you very much for your time. Well, here I am chatting with a few different people tonight, and I have a feeling I should include you in my list. Introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do.
Hi, my name is Vince Carnavale. I'm the publisher of the Daily Voice here in Bergen and Passaic counties.
All right, what does a publisher actually do? And don't tell me publish.
Well, yes, besides publishing, I do things like I go out, I do a lot of work with meeting people in the communities, asking them what are the important issues for them, and well, I guess what you could say my biggest job right now is to make sure that people are educated about what Daily Voice is.
And I think when you try to define it, there's a couple of tangents actually attached to that, aren't there? The Daily Voice goes in a couple of different directions. What main direction do you handle?
sorry, I didn't hear the question. It was too loud.
It goes in a couple different directions, and your main part of what you actually do is...
A main part of what we do here is we report news on a local community level basis to the people in the towns. And the breaking news is within minutes of when it actually happens.
Do you find that to be a challenge sometimes from day to day?
Oh, it's a challenge because we're representing over 74 towns with a relatively small staff, and still have to make sure that we cover all the things that are important to the communities.
How do you feel about being here tonight at an opening reception? We happen to be here in Ridgewood, but I think it's a general opening reception altogether. You're feeling about being here tonight?
I love being here tonight, just being able to talk to the people who are supporting us, who understand the importance of local news, and just really get what we're looking to do here and how we're looking to really just be part of the communities and help them to...
I think you guys are part of the community. I want to wish you the best of luck, and do me a favor, from now on, have a better breakfast, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My name's Carll Tucker. I'm the founder and CEO of Daily Voice, and I am really appreciative that you all came to join in our celebration. Daily Voice is something that no one's ever seen before in the news business. We're not a newspaper. Newspapers occur the day after, or 2 days after, or a week after. For us, if a news is 48 hours old, not 40, it's too old. So we tell you what's going on in town right now. And we started back in 2010 in Norwalk, Connecticut. And I thought I came out of the community newspaper business. I said, this has got to be the easiest thing in the world. Any dummy could figure out how to make a community news site and make a lot of them. And Tim Armstrong started Patch at about the same time. And believe me, the two big dummies were Tim Armstrong and I, because it's very, very difficult to figure out how to do it. But we did figure out how to do it. And then our investors said, well, you did it once, good for you, do it again. So we looked at the map. Our chief content officer, Andrea Graziano, there lives which direction do you live in Ridgewood?
Right over there.
Right over there. We hooked up with Jerry DeMarco, who all of you know. I think actually half of you are friends of Jerry, which is great. The best newsman in the county, is in my view. And well, I come from Westchester, so we're the two best newsmen in the world. And on September 8th, as I'm sure you all know, we parachuted out of nowhere into Bergen and Passaic counties. Today, we have 350,000 people who are coming to view us regularly each month, and that makes us larger in terms of reach than Bergen Record and various others. I believe we're the largest news medium in the county. And part of the popularity of Daily Voice, because this is our experience everywhere we go, is that we're different. We don't actually believe in telling communities what they should do. We believe in providing communities a digital town green where they can talk to each other. And we actually try to help the communities we serve. We don't revel in crime and grime and trying to make things look bad. So it's very exciting. The reception we've gotten is marvelous. Vince Carnival is our publisher here. He's in charge of the business side. Many of you know Vince. We're doing terrifically on the sales side too. We've got some great partners and prospective partners to bring the news to folks. So the only thing I try to make sure everybody knows is we're here to help. And we need your help, because many of you out there are community advisors. That is, you are, as volunteers, helping us know what's going on in your town. Because we have 22 sites, as you know, and a lot more hamlets and villages within those 22 sites. It's impossible that Jerry and his team of 6 can know what's going on. But together, with your help, we can provide the best community news ever and be responsive to your needs and your wants. So enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for coming. And if I can get down with here without killing myself, I will come and celebrate with you. But thank you very much, and thank you, Ridgewood, for being such a hospitable place for us to be in New Jersey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.